last one. Keep it going for every comic you've seen tonight. For Nicole, the Crow, for Comedy is Back, for you guys coming out here. Fuck these people, they left. Fuck them. They couldn't hold out one more comic, right? Fuck them. You puffy coat, I love it. She's like, it's cold. It's Santa Monica. It's cold. It's been raining. It was hailing today. It's cold. I got it. It was fucking hailing today. Did you guys see the hail? It's hailing. I don't know what's happening here. So much rain. Every time it rains, every single time it rains, all my friends back from the East Coast call me up. They're like, are you okay? Okay, there were the mudslides and everything. You okay? I'm like, bitch, I don't make enough money to be affected by the mudslides. Like, where the fuck do you think I live? Mudslides, fires, that shit does not affect me. When you hear about a girl getting sexually accosted outside of a Rite Aid by a homeless person, then you need to worry about me. I work on a comedy trivia game show. Super fun. Funny you should ask. I love working on a game show, trivia game show. The only thing I don't like about working on a trivia show is that now I have a lot of like useless knowledge rolling around in my head. Shit that I never needed to know. Like, did you know a kangaroo has 3 vaginas? Yeah, exciting, right? 3 vaginas, which actually sounds like one too many if you ask me. Like, every girl knows you only need 2 vaginas. 1 for college and 1 for when you find the one. You know what I mean? They know, baby, you don't want to go there. Trust me, you don't want this one. You know, I was in a sorority. Trust me, stay away. This is yours. Let me tell you how my 2024 started out. I was coming over the hill because I live in the valley. I was coming over the hill. I was stuck in traffic so long that I pissed in 3 of my daughter's diapers. They were in the glove compartment. They were the emergency diapers, and this was an emergency. And let me tell you something about Huggies Snug and Dry. Not a drop on the seat. I was getting my hair done. I was going to Lisa's. I texted her. It was like I was crying and laughing at the same time while I was pissing because I was thinking to myself, like, wow, is this a win? Like, did I just discover a way to be in the car for 2 hours without stopping? Or is this a loss because this is how my 2024 is going? I chose to look at it as a win, and now I'm doing really well. We're potty training my daughter, but I'm thinking, let's not. I might need those diapers. She's 3 years old. She's 3 years old. She's also in the car, so I'm going to speed this up. I mean, she doesn't have any diapers in there, so she's going to need me to go soon. We are potty training her, and she's been doing this thing where she holds in her poop, and it's really annoying, but I'm trying to be very positive about it. Just every time she poops, you're just like, oh my God, you pooped, it's so exciting, I'm very excited, oh, we're so excited, you pooped, here's a sticker. It's very exciting. Everybody has to give positive reinforcement, and she's soaking it up, she's taking it in. We went to the Grove last weekend, Easter weekend. We went to a restaurant, went to the bathroom, nice big stall, went to the big stall, we're in there, and the woman next to us was clearly shitting, because you could hear it and smell it. But me as an adult was just like, okay, you just ignore that because that's what happens. But my daughter, who is 3, at full volume, screamed out, she's pooping! Yay, she's pooping! I could see her foot under the stall just slightly move a little bit. I didn't want her to stop because I still want to keep the positive force. I'm like, yeah, she's pooping. And she's like, she's pooping. I'm like, oh my God. Well, now we live here. We live in this stall. We're never leaving. I hope you enjoy this studio apartment with a bathroom. You sleep over there, I'll sleep here. We waited there a really long time. The woman eventually left. We came out, and of course, I like almost walked right into her. I didn't know what to do, so I just fucking gave her a sticker. I was like, great job. Good for you. I can't believe she's 3. She's 3 years old, and I haven't lost all the baby weight, which is super annoying because she's adopted. Pregnancy was great, though. I drank all the way through it. I was actually doing shrooms the day she was born. It was magical. She was a preemie. She came 6 weeks early. She was in Kentucky. Remember, I just spent a little time there. All the nurses were amazed at how round her head was. Apparently, that's a thing. They're like, your daughter's head is so round. It's the roundest head we've ever seen in this hospital. And I'm like, well, who the fuck are you treating in Kentucky? Like a bunch of Cohen heads? What the fuck? They're like, no, when that baby comes out of the vagina, it's just like pulled like an egg. But your daughter's head is round. And then I found out this was the birth mother's 13th pregnancy. Yeah, 13th. I'm like, well, of course her head is round. She fucking walked out of that vagina. I think she came 6 weeks early because she wanted to get the fuck out of Kentucky. That's what I think. She's like, is that the girl from LA? I'm out of here. Let's go. She talks a lot. She does a lot of talking. She called me mom the other day. It was jarring. She's 3. It's not mom. It's mommy or mama. She's like, mom. I'm like, whoa. It was just so, I mean, honestly, we all know there's a natural progression of how that should be addressed. You know what I mean? It's mama, mommy, mom, bitch. That's it. She likes to talk in the middle of the night, and now I know why they use toddlers for horror movies, because they're fucking terrifying. They're so scary. The other night I went to the bathroom, because apparently that's all I do, and it was like 4 in the morning, and from her room down the hall, all I heard was, FYI, if you hear someone giggling at 4 in the morning while you're peeing, your piss will stop. It'll just stop. Like, you don't have to do anything. Your body does it for you, so you're ready to flee, like, at any moment. And then immediately after, all I heard was, hi. I didn't even pull up my underwear. I just hobbled to bed, shut the door, figure it out tomorrow. Who the fuck is she talking to? I'm definitely the preferred parent in my house, and that's not hard because I'm a single mom. She's now really starting to be like, Dad, where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? I'm like, I'm trying, bitch, okay? It's hard to fucking date in LA. I want a dad too. How about that? Just get your hot toddler ass out there and trap me a man. She's hot. She's beautiful. She's stunning. And I can say that because I didn't make her. I bought her. That's a fact. Like, sir, if you have a child and it's ugly, it's your fault. Genetics. That's the way it works. But when you adopt, you get what you get, and you love them no matter what. And when I was flying out to Kentucky, I was preparing myself. I was like, look, if she's ugly, I'm just going to lean into it. I'll be like, she's ugly, cute. She's quirky. We live in Silver Lake. It's going to be great. But guess what? I didn't have to because she's hot, and that's the most important thing. Having a hot baby. Now she's a hot toddler. She's a hot toddy. That's what she is. She's 3, and my dad just turned 80, so there's a lot of repeating when they're around. She'll be like, I want cookies. 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 And then my dad's just like, I think I'll make cookies. I'll make some cookies. I'll make cookies. I'll make cookies. I'll make cookies. I'm like, I'm going to fucking kill myself with a cookie. I am dating out there, swiping, so gross. I can't even believe it. Being on a dating app over 40 is like shopping at Marshall's. It's like, you know, everything in there is crap. And then you remember, oh, I'm in there. Fuck. You told yourself you'd never be in there. How'd you even get in there? But there you are, in there, just sifting through it. You're just sifting through the crap. You're just like, no, maybe, no. Then you find something, and you stay in there because you remember that your friend Jamie found a Versace dress in there. So you've got to stay there and sift through it. Then you do find something, but it isn't Versace, but it is J. Crew. So grab it and get the fuck out. You get it home, and you're just dying to put it on, and of course the zipper's broken. And then you think to yourself, I can fix that. Can't even imagine having sex anymore, entering that menopausal phase. Hot, right? Everybody's like, it's so great though, because now you can have sex, you don't have to worry about getting pregnant. I'm like, yeah, but where's the fun in that? Like, every girl enjoyed that a little bit. Just, like, hooking up with a dude and then just thinking, like, oh, my God, like, I'm on the pill. I'm not going to get pregnant. But what if I am? Like, what if I am pregnant? Like, I'm a day late. Maybe I'm pregnant. Maybe I keep it. Do I keep it? Is this going to work out between us? Is he going to move in? Are we going to raise it together? Like, am I going to be with him forever? Or am I just going to, like, just tell my parents that I have a baby and then I'm going to move to a different country and just raise it French? I don't know. Like, what do I do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do about the baby. Do I have to call him? Do I have to let him? Oh, I got my period. I'm cool. Right? Do that all the fucking time. So when that whole thing is gone, I mean, seriously, it's just so much fun to look at a guy and be like, is this going to be a one-night stand, or are you going to be making me child support payments for the next 18 fucking years? Let's fucking find out. That was exciting. I can't even imagine getting naked anymore either. Every time I take my clothes off, I'm like, whose body is that? Like, how did my mother's body literally get on top of my body? I remember being in high school and seeing my mom changing and thinking, why is her ass dragging across the floor? That's an unfortunate body type. You know what happens? She turned 40. Just the older you get, like, everything just goes to the floor. I truly believe that my ass and my face are in a competition to see and get to the ground first. Every day, and my ass is winning. Like, you didn't know this about me, but I used to have a thigh, and I used to have an ass, and now I have a thas. That's what it is. Yeah, they've sort of just molded into each other, and the pandemic sealed its fate. You know what I mean? It was like one day my ass was like, you know what? I'm exhausted. My thigh was like, well, you can rest here. Guys used to be like, oh, Jodi, your ass is so tight. And now they're going to be like, oh, Jodi, your ass is so continuous. There it is, all the way down. Oh, there's your cat. And as far as my face, my motto is fill it and freeze it. Stick all the needles in there. I want all the needles in my face. I don't want anything to move. Like, I have so much Botox in my neck, people, I can't swallow correctly. And you know what? I'm okay, because I've swallowed enough. Let's be honest. Thank you. Women don't like to talk about any work they've had done, and I wish that would change. Because if you do something that makes you feel good, you should share it, at least with your girlfriends. You know what I mean? Celebrities lie about it all day long, setting up unrealistic expectations. But if you ask me, oh my God, Jodi, you look so good. Like, I'll be honest. You ask a celebrity, oh my God, you look so good. What's your secret? They'll be like, I cut cinnamon out of my diet. Game changer. Not me. I'll tell you. I'll be really honest. Like, you look so good. What are you doing? I'll be like, I get Botox and a lot of filler, and I was fucking a 27-year-old and slowly draining his youth. I ended it with a 27-year-old because obviously he turned 28. Gross. I realize there are two different types of women out there, women that watch The Real Housewives and women that watch true crime and serial killer documentaries. Where are my serial killer girls at? Yeah, yes, these are the women you want to be with because we appreciate the little things. Seriously, the women that watch The Real Housewives are great, but they love drama. They say they don't, but they do. They like to secretly imagine what their lives would be like if they had all that money. But us ladies that watch the serial killer documentaries are just grateful for what we have because we know how fucked up our lives could get. Like, oh, you're having a bad day? Well, at least you're not in a fucking trunk, eh? Did your boyfriend break up with you? Just be grateful that he didn't carve his name into your torso. You're doing just fine. Take a Xanax and get your service dog, like a fucking real LA person. Service dogs, they're everywhere. Fucking, it's enough. It's 2024. Can we all admit that not every dog is a service dog? Can we? It's so much. I've lived here for 27. I can't get over it. It's still shocking to me. If your dog does not shit insulin, it's not a service dog. And if you're not laughing right now, you have a very small dog at home wearing a sweater because it's a little chilly, wondering why you didn't take them to go see comedy at the Crow tonight. The dog's like, where'd she go? It's always a tiny little dog. That's my emotional support dog. Dog's like, it's my emotional support dog. I'm like, well, where the fuck is his emotional support dog? Is he gonna shit a smaller dog out? Because I want to see that. You know why those dogs are shaking? They shake because they never wanted to be a service dog. They just wanted to be adopted. But then you took them home, you put your bullshit in day out, and now they're one bark away from stroking out. Fact. The dog's like, she just got a text from her ex. She's going to freak out! All right, my name is Jodi Miller. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Comedy is Back. Thank you, Crow. You guys are amazing.